Hi, my name is Gabriel, and thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. What is it called? I'm fat and I'm not ashamed. I'll say that again. I'm fat and I'm not ashamed. Did you hear me? I said I'm fat and I'm not ashamed. I'm just acting silly, y'all. Fat is an acronym. I nearly died. 2019. Yes, I did. Scary time in my life. And you know what I discovered as I laid there sick, as I laid there, could barely breathe, as I laid there and watched my family come around my bed and watch my wife and my daughters cry. I said, wow, it's amazing what you recall when you get ready to leave here. And I started thinking about the times that I spent helping so many others, pastoring for 25 years. I thought of the times that people will never know, the times that I missed special games that my son played basketball, special times that I was doing a funeral when my kids were having birthday parties and I wasn't there. I wasn't there to cheer my own kids on. And many times I was cheering on members' kids and neglecting myself. Many times I had to get up out of my bed and leave my wife, my beautiful wife, their home alone. Many times on the road preaching, in hotels, teaching, taking care of everybody else and neglected myself. And when I came to the end of life almost, all of that came back and said, man, you've been taking care of everybody all your since I was a kid. I was blessing my friends. And I had a wake-up call and I said, you know what? I'm gonna start looking out for me. And that's where I came up with the acronym. F, fat. I'm gonna start focusing on Gabe more. Yeah, I still do what I can to help others. But right now I'm putting me first. And then A, I'm affirming me. All of that input and all of that encouragement and all of that pumping people up and inspiring them, I'm doing that to Gabe now. I'm talking to myself now. And T, over the years when I ate my problems, and I don't blame all my overweight and, as the doctors say, my morbidly obese, grossly obese situation. I can't put that on everybody because it was me taking my hand to my mouth. But you know what? That stress I was going through sure didn't help. I'm going to bed, can't sleep, stressing over members, stressing over other people's problems, and neglected myself. But you know what? It's a new day. I'm transforming me now. That's where the fat comes. Focus, affirm, and transform. I may not have lost 200 pounds in a year yet since I started this, but you know what? I'm getting better. I'm feeling better. I'm breathing better. I can sing a song again. Hey, I can chase my wife around the house again. Just playing, y'all. Yes, sir. And look, I don't know if I told you already or not, but do me a favor. Click that subscribe button. It's free, y'all. It's free. I've had 1 million people tell me, well, I don't have no money for no other. In this tight now, I done bought all this food for this corona. It don't cost you nothing, y'all. It's free. Click on the subscribe. They'll tell you what to do. They're going to ask you a few questions about your name and your email, and that's it. And you're in. So every week that I post, even if I post 2 or 3 a week, you'll get a notification me, hey, Gabe has a new video. Don't you do that. Do that for me. Listen, I got a good lesson for you. Not going to be long today. Got a quick, short, spicy, informative one. You know what I want to talk about today? Lessons from the ants. Yeah, lessons. You know an ant can teach you something. It's just the simple things in life that can teach us deep lessons. If you follow my channel, I ain't deep. I don't have all that articulation, and I don't have a extensive vocabulary. I don't have a PhD from an institution, from a higher learning institution. But you know what I got? I got common sense. And sometimes the most simplest thing in life can be the deepest thing in life. So I want to read you a passage today. And then I'm going to share with you just a few lessons that we can learn from an ant. Ain't that something? Did you ever think you can learn from an ant? Look, that little bitty ant can teach you something. This comes from Proverbs 6, verse 6 through 11. It's from the Amplified Bible. Listen to this. He says, go to the ant, old lazy one. So he's really talking about folks who sitting around now, ain't doing that. Yeah, this is a great time. Most of us are stuck in the house in this pandemic with this corona going around. What a great time to read. What a great time to improve your health. What a great time to connect with people. We got social media, we got cell phones, we got computers. What a great time to research and to rediscover and to reset and to reignite and to renew. Remodel yourself. Yeah, we got hit hard. A lot of us got caught off guard. I'd go far as to say most of us got caught off guard. Man, wasn't nobody expecting to be closed in your house like you in jail? Nobody like that. So what can this ant teach? He said, look, you lazy person. He said, observe her ways, O lazy one, and be wise, which having no chief, overseer, or ruler, she prepares her food in the summer. And when I was reading this, it struck me. It says she prepares. I wonder why the Bible relates preparation and organization with she. It takes a male and a female. I wonder why he gave the female the credit for being the organizer, the mind. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I'll let y'all figure that out. She prepares her food in the summer and brings in her provisions of food for the winter in the harvest. How long will you lie down, O lazy one? When will you arise your sleep and learn self-discipline? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to lie down and rest. So your poverty will come like an approaching prowler who walks slowly but surely. And your need will come like an armed man making you helpless. Did you check that out? He said if you want to be poor, if you want to be a prey to poverty, just be lazy. He said the ants can teach you something. I got about 6, 7 things down there I want to share with you. Look at some of these lessons that we can learn from an ant. Number 1, ants are driven by purpose. Let me say that again. Ants are driven by purpose. They got a cause. And you know what was unique to me and what I thought was really special, what I thought was just outstanding? If you remember in the verse, I said ants don't have an overseer. They don't have a leader. They don't have a president. They don't have a boss. Ants get the job done because there's something God innately put in them where every ant knows what to do. They know their purpose. They don't need a boss standing on and say, you do this, you do that, you do that. An ant comes out, he gets busy, and his nature tells him, this is what we got to do if we're going to survive. We ought to learn something from that, my brothers and sisters. Because we always argue, who the boss? Who going to hold a position? Who going to call the shot? Who going to get, we so caught up on who's going to get credit as the leader until we don't get things done. Let's learn from the ant, especially in a crisis like we're in. Let's get busy. Let's learn our purpose. Number 2, ants understand, that's why they don't need a leader. Ants understand the value of teamwork. How many years, how many times have you heard the slowing or the saying, it takes teamwork to make the dream work? Man, it's not the solo. As bad as Michael Jordan was, as bad as Kobe Bryant was, they still needed a team. Because some days you're going to be off on your shot. Some days you're not going to be feeling good. And that's one of the reasons that we ought to learn from the ant. It takes a team to get the job done. Don't worry about who getting the credit. You know what? I used to laugh at some people, some people that won World Series, man, won the championship, and they were mad because they never got off the bench. Do you know every player on the team who never played still get a ring at the end of the season? Man, if I can get the ring and not play, hey, what am I beefing about? At least I'm on the bench in case somebody get injured, in case somebody get hurt. We got to learn to be team players. Let's be a team and get the work done. But here's what the ant teaches. Number 3, ants have a time to rest and a time to work. Humans we the only ones think that that we can work, party all night, and get up and work again. Listen what the ant teaches us. He know how to rest, R-E-S-T, and he knows the value of work. If you're going to get valuable work done, if you're going to have productive work or productive work, you got to rest. You can't get off work, go hang half the night, party all night, get an hour's sleep, get back up and do it again. The ants realize it takes just as much of refuel, of rest and sleep to get up and have another productive day. So ants take the time to rest and to work. And look at them, number 4. You know what an ant does? He thinks big. Yeah, he does. An ant is not worried about his size. Even though he's one of the most smallest insects on the planet, he's got big ideas. What I want you to do, I want you to Google ant colony. Look at some of the sophisticated colonies that ants have built. Man, it would take construction workers to watch how they weave and do it. Research it. Man, they've got, you talking about cribs. You remember that show used to come on MTV, Cribs? You talking about a crib? Ants, even as little as they are, they have massive homes. Even an ant, man, we can learn from that. You know, I don't know about you, but I remember when we were living next door and we had bought the house, church had bought the house next door and we lived in there. They had 2 bedrooms. The hallway was so small, the kitchen was so small. If 2 people came down the hall, one had to back up, turn sideways, let the other one in. If we opened up the icebox, nobody could pass by. That was tight. I'm not ungrateful. I was thankful I had a roof over my head. But man, the ant taught me small quarters, man, could be. And now that you stuck in the house with your family, don't have 1 kid, don't have 4, 5 hollering in the house. Man, it gets that you will appreciate some room in there. So the ant teaches us to think big. Think big in your life. Think big in the community. Think big when it comes to your generation, your legacy, your offspring. Think big. The ant does. But number 5, ants are creatures of preparation. Did you hear me? An ant is a creature of preparation. They work furiously. They work hard all summer. Why? Because they know winter